Howdy, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments. So the download is this, and I mentioned it towards the end of the last video. If you didn't watch it, don't watch it. It's up to you. Anyway, speeding up and going slow. Now I have a situation and circumstance, because you know I always got to share my stories. That's why it's Marisa Moments, where I always, well, not always, but often feel like I am moving way faster than everyone else. And I'm just like, catch up, come on, what is taking so long? Let's go, right? And it can be very frustrating. I'm learning to slow down, but I'm not quite there yet, right? And what I received behind that is, it's because I have constantly been living in the future. See, stick with me, because I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about you. Talking about we. It's not about the one, it's about the collective, right? So we have a tendency to mind read and prophesy clear into the future. It's like a parent, right? You see a child with the cup at the edge of the table, you know that you need to move it in, because otherwise that cup is going to end up on the floor, right? Well, it's that times a million, right? Where we're walking through this thing called life, and we're able to foresee things just based off of the calculations of habits and just previous experiences, right? But however, what I also received behind that is it's exhausting. It's like we are the Flash. And we are constantly running. Meanwhile, everyone else around us is going at snail's pace. At least that's how we perceive it, because in reality, they're moving at a regular speed. But because they're not necessarily tapped into that fifth dimensional, that reality of what's to come as opposed to what's here, they're always standing still, and we're always moving ahead. And what I receive from Spirit is that we need to give ourselves a break. The trend has been to make sure that we do get the rest, sufficient rest. But also what I receive is that we have to ground ourselves in the present and stop trying to use our power of perception and prophecy in order to jump ourselves into the future and quantum leap, because when we're quantum leaping in those circumstances, we're calling in desperation and frustration. So instead of using it for that, what I receive is that use those powers to bring in your manifestations, not the frustrations.